Apollo and Leyla are live. What's up, everybody watching this live or in the future? Happy Friday, everybody. Our question for the poll today is going to be, have you ever been to Asia? And I'm sure there's some people watching who live there and have lived there their whole life. Probably some people who have visited, and if you're like me, you have never been. So we should get a wide variety of answers. All right, the poll has been set. The fun is just beginning. The A&L Fam is tuning in. I see Alicia and Connie in the chat. Hello. Hello. Mark Crow is here as well. Hello, Apollo, Leyla, Tucker, and Steven. Hi, Mark Crow. TGIF, everyone. Alicia said, good afternoon, everyone, with the sun. Yes, the sun is out. It is a beautiful day. The vibes are immaculate. Peter Harper is here. Hi, my friend. How are you? Apollo, Leyla, and I are doing absolutely fantastic, Peter. We have our first Leyla loaf of the day. I hope your day is lovely as well, Peter. I know it's probably almost dinner time for you. Pretty soon. Mark Crow said, hello all, happy Friday. Tell me what the poll is about. Alicia is just asking if you have ever been to Asia. Just like a travel question. Mark Crow said, hello, Peter. Ruth said, hi, Steven, Apollo, Leyla, and Tucker. Hello, Ruth. You got us right in the beginning here. I know you were a little sad. You tuned in slightly late yesterday evening. But look at you. You got us in the first 2 minutes on the morning stream. So you got us nice and early. We've got 5 likes already on the day. Help us hit double G likes. We did it twice yesterday in the first 5 minutes. All you got to do is double tap your phone screen if you haven't yet to send a like our way. So many hellos in the chat for the whole A&L squad. Ooh, there's a cardinal on the fence over there. A pretty little cardinal. Connie said, hi, Steven, Leyla, Apollo, and A&L family. Much love, TGIF. Ruth said, yay! No story behind the poll. Nah, no story, just curious. I think it's a good question that everybody can weigh in on. Nice and easy travel question. A female? Yeah, it was a female cardinal, right? She flew away, though. She flew into the tree. Leyla girl, your tail is a wagon. Peter said, I've been befriended by a rooster on the farm I work on Thursday, Steven. He's called Jim. Oh my gosh, Jimbo the rooster is best friends with Peter Harper now? Lucky you, Peter. Peter, are you only there on Thursdays? Because you might have to bring the rooster back a special, I don't know, either treat or meal or something next Thursday when you go. You might have to reward your buddy, your new buddy the rooster. Leyla, give me the ballie. Hello, Ruth. Happy Friday. We've only had 6 votes in the poll, if you haven't voted yet. Oh my goodness. Nobody has ever been to Asia that's watched the stream. Well, I guess I shouldn't be too shocked. I myself have not been. But we get a decent amount of viewers from Asia, so maybe that'll change throughout the stream. Peter said, I'm only there on Thursday, Steven. Ah, so you gotta wait like a whole nother week to see the rooster again, Mr. Jim. Ruth said, same, thanks, Mark. Same to you. Anybody got any fun weekend plans you're excited about today, tomorrow, or Sunday? I have a gathering to go to tonight. One of my buddies from high school, he passed a CFA exam. So he's throwing a little shindig. So I have that planned for tonight. Besides that, I don't have much this weekend. Just more fun streams ahead. Ruth said, Jim the Rooster. Peter, does Jim the Rooster look more like Fabio or more like Mr. Magoo? Big City is in the chat. Hello, Big City. Good snack, Apollo. Caught that on the side of his mouth. Ruth said, nah, nothing special going on. Low key. Ah, the three musketeers have been here. Alicia, Kimchi, and Big City. Peter said this was pretty fun. On Thursday, Jim was actually sitting on a chicken's nest, and I thought, that's not right. Roosters don't lay eggs. Yeah, I wonder what he was doing. He might have been a little bit confused, Peter. Or maybe he was tired and it was a comfy spot. He probably was looking for your plant to lay in the tendrils. We've hit double-digit likes now. The first goal has been achieved. Now 20 is on the docket. Let's chase it down, everybody. Kimchi said, I missed Big City and Alicia. It always appears that way, huh, Alicia? Akshat is back in here saying, hello, brother. Hello, Akshat. I know it's late for you. I hope you had a wonderful Friday. You're like so far ahead of us. White Chocolate said, have a wonderful weekend ahead, everyone. Thank you, White Chocolate. Emma Grace is back in the stream. Hi, Emma. Hi, BJ. Oh, wow. We got a bunch of people tuning in. What's up, everybody? The poll today, if you haven't voted yet, is, have you ever been to Asia? A little bit of a travel question today. Haven't said hi to Miss Piggy and Mr. Sloth for a while, said Ruth. Moi, Miss Piggy. Moi, Mr. Sloth. They're still chilling. Looks like Mr. Sloth is back in the good graces of Miss Piggy. Auntie, did you get enough sleep last night? Said Alicia. BJ said hello to the whole gang. We're up to 15 likes now on the day. 21 amazing viewers. What's up, everybody? I really hope that my dream as a rock singer with a rock band and a YouTuber will come true for some day, said Emma. Emma, if you work hard, you believe in yourself, and you stay dedicated, it definitely will. Keep pursuing those dreams, Emma. Jen said, thank you for your message, Alicia. Hello, Jens. Welcome, welcome. Apollo, Leyla. Alicia said, my pleasure, Jens. Peter said, Jim is almost plain white. He's got a red comb on his head. Ah, so he's more of a Mr. Magoober than a Mr. Fabio. They've been doing work on the parkways at night. So when I let out Apollo and Leyla late at night, they freak out because there's like a bunch of trucks right on the parkway. I don't know what they've been doing. But like every night this week so far, there's a bunch of bright lights and trucks over there. Alicia said, great, thanks for asking, Mark. Leyla girl. Can I get that bally? Leyla. Look at that tail going. Oh my goodness. Alicia said Auntie was a naughty girl last night. Ruth. What did Ruth do? Let's see, what could Ruth have done? Ruth is an angel, so... Did she jaywalk? I could see Ruth committing that atrocity, jaywalking. Peter said, Jim lets you pick him up, but you've got to catch him first. Oh my gosh, that's probably tough, Peter, right? They're quick. Ruth said, no, Alicia, I found Foxy's friend, Mr. Furry Pack, and watched the live for a while. Don't you want to know, said Alicia. How do you know, Alicia? Secrets are no fun unless you share with everyone. So guys, you know how we haven't been like pre-scheduling the streams where you guys used to talk for like 30-45 minutes if you wanted to? I just want to remind everybody that we do have a Discord. So if you guys still want to do that, you can do that in our Discord. It's linked in the description of the live streams. Always. So if you want to join now or later. Jen said, Ruth naughty? No way. That's impossible. White Chocolate said, East Coast, a cooler weather weekend on top for a change. I'm down for that. Although today, what I'm going to tonight is a pool party. I guess we won't be going swimming. It's not too hot out right now, so I imagine like 7, 8, 9 o'clock tonight, it's not going to be too hot. Ruth said, I found the famous Bushka. Alicia said, to chit chat, Steven. Yeah, so I was just thinking, like, if you guys used to enjoy the pre-stream scheduled like chats, you could do it in Discord if you wanted to. Because my Discord isn't active at all for the pups. So I just wanted to remind everybody if you were missing that. Because I think we're going to stick to the strategy now of just going straight live. Because for some reason, it seems to do better in the algos. Although I have seen a reversion. So sometimes I think I just make up trends in my mind. But Alicia said, sounds good. Bushka is amazing, Ruth, said BJ. Ruth said, I just had to say hi. The famous Bushka. Are you back home, Jens? Connie said, thanks, Steven, for that info. You are very welcome. Still on our walk, said Jens. Mr. Jens. Bushka makes me want to visit Ireland. Oh, Bushka is Irish? I did not know Bushka was located in Ireland. Alicia said, and ended up staying past her bedtime. That happened to me not last night, but 2 nights ago. I came across this Instagram account that I absolutely love. It's like full of these I don't know if it's inspirational or just like these like mindset posts, but it's amazing. And it made me want to create art at like 12 at night. So I stayed up till like 1:30 in the morning. Peter said, on the farm, Lucky is our best chicken. She's a great egg layer. Ah, then she has a fantastic name, Peter. Perfect. I like it too, Lucky. Alicia said, no tree fighting, Jens. Funny, Alicia, I'm still in pain. What happened? You ran into a tree? Ruth said, if anyone gets a chance to subscribe to My Furry Pack, please do. They are trying to hit 1,000 subs. Foxy also shared it in our community tab, I saw, so it's an easy way to find the channel. The link is there. Peter, what kind of chicken is Lucky? We just said, Ruth, I did subscribe to it. We're just a few likes away from hitting 20 on the day. Tap, tap, double tap your phones if you haven't yet. Help us hit 20. And Alicia said, tap, tap, tap your screen for the love of these beautiful fur babies with the double white hearts. Give me that bally, Leyla. Give me that balla, Leyla girl. Alicia, can you explain? She's a normal chicken, BJ. She laid 14 eggs yesterday. What the heck? Pain and stiff still. Want to keep an eye on Thor. Ruth said, yes, that's what led me to them. Foxy. Foxy was the alert to a new wonderful channel. I think if I saw correctly, they have 11 dogs. BJ said, I don't have much time now to visit many sites. My veggies are coming in and I am going to have to start preserving them. Oh, Apollo got it. What's up, Johnny? They gave it to Leyla. Such a gentleman he was. Hello, everyone. Good to see you, Johnny Holt. So, BJ, you preserve veggies? What does that mean? What does that entail? Oh, boy. Rich is in the chat. Hello, hello, everyone. Happy Friday. What's up, Rich? How's that arm feeling? Rich was facing the toughest team in his baseball league last night, and they trusted him to get the start. Connie said, wow, that's a lot of eggs. Thank you for the hearts, Mark Crow. He sent the Leyla, Apollo, Tucker, and Koopy hearts. You'll love to see it. A bunch of hellos in the chat for the new A&L Fam, just tuning in. Mark Crow sent the B short, the B short. Thor is super, Peter. He didn't hit the tree. Richard, I got a big surprise for the chat. I'm very sore today. Oh, Rich, are you starting to feel it? He was texting me last night. He pitched the whole game, which is unusual for him. So I figured you'd be sore. Alicia said, Thor saw a deer and Jen wasn't paying attention. And when Thor ran, Jen hit the tree. Oh, my goodness. Ouch. I hope you're okay, Jens. I can pressure cook, dehydrate, and ferment different veggies. I make Sherman's dehydrated kale and veggie mix every summer too. So BJ, when you dehydrate the veggies, how do you ever eat them after that, or are they just for Sherman? Like how do they become good again? Because wouldn't they get like shriveled up? Can you rehydrate them when you want to eat them or no? Jen said the tree broke my fall. Ouch. That sounds like it hurt. Johnny said, so many awesome people in this chat. Hard to say hello to everyone, but here goes. Hello, 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 hello. I know, right, Johnny? Connie said, that's really awesome, BJ. 18 Wheels is back in the chat. What? Mr. 18 Wheels on the highway. Aksha said, what are Apollo and Leyla like to eat most? Apollo and Leyla, if some of my family's here, I don't really like to give them people food, but I think that's what they would say. Whatever meat we're having for dinner, probably. Chicken or beef. But I typically just give them their doggy food and a treat here or there. The milk bones. BJ said I rehydrate the leafy greens that I dehydrate and add them to Sherman's cooked food and into my soups and stews for myself. Very cool. OMG! Rich dropped a mega dono in the chat, hitting us with a bomb. Happy Friday to the chat. Thank you, Mr. Rich. Everybody, show Rich a bunch of love, dropping a dono. It is Dono Friday, I suppose. We are continuing the best week of 2025. We've said it from Monday, so we can't stop now. We need some W's from Mr. Rich blessing us here today. Oh. I hope the wind chimes didn't rock your eardrums. I hit it on my back to throw the ball. Alicia sent all of the W's in the chat. BJ said, I dig some potatoes. Some I dehydrate. Some I can into stews and pressure cook. Johnny Holt said, are you maybe one day going to do a live with just you and Tucker in the future? Probably not, Johnny Holt. Tucker is really my mom's pup, so he's always by her side. I mean, maybe I could. No, actually, I couldn't. I couldn't do that to Apollo and Leyla. They freak out when I'm not around them. Connie said, wow, OMG, Rich, W's. Ruth said, lovely, Rich, W's. W, Rich. Oh, there's going to be another one in a double dose, too. Oh, my gosh, Rich. Thank you, thank you. Oh, boy. Rich is blessing us on this happy Friday. Connie said, thank you so much, Rich. Alicia said, Jens, you need to pay attention or drink more coffee. LOL. Akshat said, respect for Rich. Be back later. 18 Mules said, and one in France. No mom's dog. See ya later, Jens. Peter said, I need to make dinner now, Steven. Thank you so much for this live stream, and I'll see you later on perhaps. Cheers, buddy. See you later, Peter. It's been wonderful talking with you today. Hearing about your friend Jimbo the Rooster. So many W's from Mark Crow in the chat. BJ said, I think it is great that the pup is by your mom's side. Nothing better than a Velcro German Shepherd pup that is always with you. Yeah, that's why my mom really got the dog. She was missing her relationship with Koopy, who was her pup. And then when Apollo and Leyla basically became mine, she wanted one for her own. So she has Tucker now. And Tucker is definitely that type of dog with her. I see it already. Rich said, I'm feeling good today. It's a blessed day. Alicia said, like the like button and the like button will like you back. Bunch of buys for Peter in the chat. I can relate to how your mom feels because of Sherman. Oh yeah. Once you have that relationship with a dog, I think you're always going to miss that if you don't have it like in the future, you know? It's such a special thing. We hit 20 likes on the day, Layla girl. Layla, we hit 20 likes, puppy. Shot said, hello, Ruth. How are you? I feel the same way to Joanne, said Alicia. Take care, Jens. Kimchi is a daddy's boy? Wait a second. Alicia, no way. You have to be Kimchi's favorite. Johnny Holt said, is the piggy still by the pool? Yes, Miss Piggy and Mr. Sloth are chilling. The tag team duo are right here. Rich said, Chang's for the dono after I coach tonight. Steve, not for me today, Rich. I have a party to go to. Steven's going to be out and about, out on the town. Ruth said, I'm well, thank you, Akshat. I hope you are doing good with the thumbs up. Let's see if our poll has changed. When I looked last, we had like 0% for having visited Asia. Okay, now we're up to 21%, and everybody that's been there says they live there. So we have nobody that's just gone on a pure vacation. Alicia said, yes, Daddy doesn't try to record him. So you're annoying. Kimchi's like, get that camera out of my face, Miss Alicia. Have a great coaching session today, Rich, said BJ. Oh, what is this party? It is a party for my Joe's buddy who passed a CFA exam, his last CFA exam. I think there's 3. So now he's officially, I don't know what it actually is for. Something in finance. He works for like a bank. What does everybody have planned for the weekend? So Johnny, after that party tonight for me, I don't really have much. We're just going to be doing more double dosing of streams on Saturday and Sunday. Besides that, probably chilling, sitting by the pool, relaxing, all cool. Maybe I'll try to get in some tennis with Rich at some point. Kimchi does not like being on camera, said Ruth. Oh, that doesn't seem like it's seen. It doesn't seem like it's seen. Johnny, it is going to be hot here, said BJ. So I'll tend to the garden and stay cool. Maybe take Sherman to the river. BJ, how far is the river from you? Can you walk there easily or do you have to drive? We should play tennis tomorrow. I could definitely be down for that. Like a mid-afternoon tennis. So guys, I have a plan for myself. So I've been really good on my diet for like, I think besides July 4th, for like a while. I think 2 or 3 weeks now. So tomorrow I want to reward myself, but I kind of want to half reward myself. So I want Chinese food. I've been craving Chinese food so bad. So I'm thinking about like fasting tomorrow and then just having like a big dinner. Do you guys think that's a good idea? Maybe I could play tennis with Rich at like 2. So that'll help me like spend time and not worrying about food. And then after that, get a nice tasty dinner. Connie said, that's pretty awesome, Steven. Probably like for accounting. Yeah, I think it's either investing or accounting. But I don't think it's like for like individuals. It's something for like his bank that he works for. But it's good for him. It was the last testing he had to do, so now he can officially start the career growth, you know? He's been studying a lot. He's a really good kid too. Very, very, very good soul. Akshat said, my all day became best when I come in the world stream with a very lovely chat. Love you all. Thank you, Akshat. We appreciate that. The river is 2 miles, so I drive there. I have a river kit set up in my car ready for when we go. Yeah, 2 miles. That would be a far back and going both ways. That would take too long. That would take probably like 2 hours total walking there and back. Johnny Holt said, I'm going to probably for about an hour turn on my CB Bay station, see if I can't reach down to England. What is that? CB Bay station? Is that like a radio? Leonora's back in the chat. Hi, Leonora. Good to see you here today. Rich said we should go do tennis tomorrow and then Chinese food or crazy blue cheese for dinner tomorrow. Rich, normally I'd be all over that blue cheese, but I don't know. I've been craving Chinese food. I've been thinking about it for like days. I've been planning this Saturday splurge, as Connie said. Yes, splurge, you deserve it, Steven. The perfect word. I've been thinking about it every day. Saturday's one day closer. I'm gonna get that Chinese food. Let's send well wishes and positive vibes to Tomato. Great idea. Alicia with the double white hearts. B just said, wow, Johnny, hopefully you will get some good skip on the radio. Bunch of hellos for Leonora. Alicia said, Auntie, did you drink the other root beer? Oh, good question. I wonder if she's still got a few cans left. It's been a while. Chinese sounds so good. So what I like to get is I get the General Tso's combo meal with white rice, and then it comes with some wonton soup. So it's super, super filling and just so tasty, so addicting. Johnny said, yes, allows me to talk all around the world. That's cool. So Johnny, can you just like discover random people on there and like have like full-blown conversations? Like, are people trying to do that? Are there other people like you that are just like flipping around looking for somebody to talk to? Rich said, hey, your cravings happen sometimes. I just got buffalo chicken pizza for lunch. Yummy. Yummy, yummy. Ruth said, I hope you're doing well, Tomato. Thinking good thoughts for Tomato. Alicia's waving to everybody who just came in the stream. No, root beer all gone. That's good, Ruth. That means you started enjoying it, right? You were able to drink the rest. Rich said, I love some wonton soup. Wonton soup is really good because it's filling, you know? The broth is, you know, eat the wontons and drink all the broth, and then you get nice and full. That's why I like it. And it's tasty. Johnny said, well, I had 3,500 W. I should be able to get out on my radio. Modern nature does help. Alicia said, I thought, and you have permission to cheat tomorrow. Hey, thank you for approving, Alicia. You thought about it and you approve. It reminds me of when I had to get like, the way you just responded reminds me of Barbara, my boss at the Iron Horse, when I was trying to get vacation. I thought about what you asked, and I approve. I don't know why that just reminded me of that. BJ said, wow, Johnny, my uncle next door was a radio TV repairman. He also had CB and a special liner. He talked all over on CB when there was a good ski. Approved! I went from 3,500 watts to 4,000. It's like you're speaking a different language. I have no idea what any of this means. The more watts you have, the farther you can reach on the radio signal, I would assume. Rich said, time for lunch now, Steve. My body needs nourishment after 7 innings last night. Enjoy, Rich. Scarf it down. You deserve it. Connie said, that's pretty awesome, Johnny. I have a CB, always wanted to get a ham radio license. Granted. Ruth said, you have Alicia, your diet supervisor's permission. But I'm still trying to stay. I want to cheat on like the meal I eat, but I'm still trying to stay like responsible. That's why I want to fast like all day up until the big meal, so that it's not really a crazy calorie surplus. So I can have like a really tasty, enjoyable meal, but still kind of not overdo it. B just said, Connie, that is great. I wish I had a CB, but I don't have the time. Much love to Tomato from Connie. Leonora said, never seen your face, Steven. Well, Leonora, hello, how are you? Happy Friday. Guys, what did you think of the Steven solo short? I want to start posting more of a blend of content as time goes on, of Steven content versus Apollo and Leyla content. What do you guys think of that idea? Would you enjoy or would you support that if I start doing that? Or do you love the puppy content? Maybe I should ask that on the double dose. Akshat said, for little information, eating buffalo in India is a crime. Never try to do this in India. Oh my gosh, Akshat. Rich wasn't eating actually buffalo, though. He was eating chicken. It was just buffalo chicken is like a spicy chicken. It's chicken in like a spicy red sauce. Ruth said, enjoy your lunch, Rich. I do the same. I work on radio and I build CB amps. My best friend has a YouTube channel that explains what we do. That is awesome, Johnny. B just said, I studied the ham test and could have passed, but I did not want to get that deep into it. I learned a lot about electrical circuits and radio. That's awesome. What's the difference between ham and CB? Alicia said they say it's not cheating, but I think it's a mind thing saying I cheated. Yeah. For me, anything that's not on like my meal preparations is cheating in my mind. But everybody has their own, boundaries. B just said, that is great, Johnny. I grew up with all of that. I used to watch this oscilloscope when I was little in the 50s at first color TV in town. Leonora said, thank you very much. Now see whom I'm listening to and sub to. Yeah, Leonora, the focus has been on the dogs, but I do pop on camera from time to time. Akshat said, so he will be safe in India. CB is an amateur license with limits on what frequency you can use. Ham, you can talk all over the world with a license. Johnny said, I love all your shorts with the dogs and the Steven short. Thank you, Johnny. I appreciate you and your support. Alicia said, when I was little, 50s, USA local radio and ham radio connecting with worldwide. Ruth said, Steven is a handsome young man, Leonora. Oh, thank you, Auntie. Thank you, thank you. "21 votes on the day, 20 likes, more hearts from Mark Crow in the chat for Apollo, Leyla, Tucker, and Koopy. Ruth with the smiles. Connie, why have I called Alicia Connie like 30 times in the past couple days? I don't understand. Alicia said, BJ, I should have said, LOL. Aw, Steven is very handsome. Aw, you guys are too kind. You're too nice to Steven, Apollo, and Leyla. Leonora said, yes, Ruth's so handsome. Thank you, guys. You guys are the best. I should expect nothing less, though. The A&L Fam is so supportive and kind, so. Even if I was super ugly, I feel like you guys go, Steven, you're handsome. Johnny Holt said, you are correct, Bumblebee. I have a license and large bay station. Alicia said several times, Steven, yes, I have no idea why. I have no idea, but it's happened over and over. So maybe Connie and Alicia, there's something going on in the energy of the universe and you guys are about to meet or intertwine somehow, but I keep confusing you for some reason. Beach said, that is cool, Johnny, brings back memories. Akshat said, is anyone from Asia? Well, let's do some math. We've had 22 votes and 23% have said yes. So quick maths, is that 5 people who have voted are from Asia, I believe? Is that the correct math there? Connie sent the double white hearts in the chat. Thank you, Connie. BJ said, I was going to take my ham test and the county closed because of the C virus. So you could not go and take the test. Never went in to do it again. Alicia said, loving, I see beautiful from the inside. Not that you are not a good looking young man. Thank you, Alicia. That's what it's all about. At the end of the day, it's what kind of person you are, right? It's the energy that you put into the world. How you act with other people and all of that. All of that. That's what matters most. Right, Layla? Anthony Loca is in the chat. Bow wow. Hello, Anthony. Alicia said, what you put in is what you get out. Yes, so one of my favorite quotes of all time, and actually when I was posting a lot on like my other YouTube venture that failed, it was the tagline of my channel. It was called Bargain with Life for a Penny. And it is a poem by Jesse B. Rittenhouse called My Wage. And I read that, and it's something I always believed, but reading it in writing like kind of changed my life, and not changed my life, but it put it into words of what I had always thought. So if anybody hasn't seen that or read that poem before, I definitely would read it. It's a beautiful poem, and it'll help you, pursue your dreams, goals, give you a positive outlook. The title of it is My Wage, and it's by Jesse B. Rittenhouse. So go look it up if you haven't read it yet after this stream. It's really, really good. Johnny Holt said, okay, Steven, I have to go back to work now. Everyone here is awesome. Thank you for the chat and allowing me to be a part of this team. With all of the hearts. Thank you so much, Johnny. It is our pleasure. Hopefully you have a good rest of the work day and you get a couple days off. TGIF. I did it on my wage, said Anthony. It's okay, Connie. I still have the knowledge. I do have a small handheld ham capable for emergencies should it ever happen. Akshat said, can you guess my age? Hint, I am in school. Ooh, Akshat. Wow, so if you're in school, that means you're on the younger side of things, which you talk very like respectfully and like matter-of-factly in the chat, so you're very mature. So that's a good thing. I don't know, Akshat. You could be like literally like 13 to like 20 to like my age, 26. I'm gonna guess you are 19 years old. Please post that in the community, Steven. All right, I will, Connie. Oh my God, that's so funny. I called Alicia Connie again. Now it's in my head. Now I don't think it's the universe. It's just Steven. I will. I'll post it in the community. Have a good rest of your day, Johnny. I might have to just reverse your names for the rest of the day. 2317. We got some guesses in the chat. Take care, Johnny. Alicia. My name is Alicia. What is Akshat's age? We need final guesses in the chat. I'm happy that you guys are guessing around. Answer is 15 years. Wow, Akshat, you are very, I feel like you're very mature for your age. Good for you. We get some younger viewers in the stream from time to time, and sometimes they can be a bit rambunctious, should I say? From your chats, Akshat, it sounds like you have a very good head on your shoulders. Johnny said, okay, Smiley, take care. Hope to see you all soon with all the amazing hearts. Alicia said, 15? Wow. Wow. That's a little surprising, no? Nicole is in the chat. I live in Asia. Hello, fam. Hello, Nicole. What's up? Happy Friday. You're in the minority here. We have 24% of people now saying they live in Asia. I am actually super surprised that we haven't had one person say, yes, I've traveled vacation to Asia. Interesting. I think maybe, Alicia, you were asking why I picked this poll. I think maybe because I saw this photo about like Japan or whatever country it is that I used on the thumbnail today. And I've always wanted to travel to like Japan. I love Japan's culture and all that. So maybe that's why I picked it. BJ said, I think Akshat will be very successful in life and a good student. I agree. I totally agree. Akshat said, thank you, everyone. Highs for Nicole in the chat. Johnny said, and remember, for those who are new here, hit that like and subscribe. Thank you. See y'all next time. See you next time, Johnny. Anthony Loca said, I have been to Greenland. It's not green. I've read before that they named Greenland and Iceland the reverse to confuse people in like history. I don't know if that's true or not. Alicia said, I agree about Japan. Japan's cuisine is so good. Their food looks good. Their people and their culture is so beautiful. It's like respectful and kind. Their cities look like awesome with just like the entertainment aspects, the lights and just the architecture. I just want to go so bad. And it's just so different from like the USA that I love that like culture shock. Connie said, I too always wanted to travel to Japan. Leonora said, hi, Nicole. Greenland is icy. It was once green and later became ice covered. Alicia said, healthy too. Well, I feel like everybody's healthy compared to the USA. If you look at like, although it's kind of changing now. People care more about health these days. Leyla, can I get your bally? Leyla girl? Alicia said, right. Nicole said, hello, Leora. Everything about their culture is so peaceful and beautiful, isn't it? It's such like a respectful, peaceful, Zen culture. I love it. BJ said, I think people are becoming more aware about food and health than they used to be here in the US. It is good to see change. I agree. I think people care now more than ever. We hit a breaking point of like fast food and even beyond fast food, just like the things that people were keeping in their kitchens and how they're choosing to spend their dollars on food. BJ said, I love Japanese culture and art. I'm with y'all. I agree. Shout out Japan. You want to go swim in Apollo? It's not even too hot out today. Thirsty, Leyla? Good girl. Apollo, come here. Want a drink? Come here. Come here, Apollo. You stubborn boy, you. There we go. Come on. Come here, drink your water. I do now since menopause. Not many Japanese people live in the US. They choose to stay in their own country. When I was growing up, my area that I live in is not very like diverse, but it was a cool program where in my high school they had like exchange students come and learn with us the whole year, which was awesome. I came across a content about how Japan never apologized about World War II, said Nicole. Ruth said, did the garden get watered? Let's check in on the garden. I don't think the garden has gotten watered by us, but it absolutely downpoured like a lot. Not last night, the night before. So let's see how it's looking. Akshat said, if I not come in your stream, no need to worry. It means I am preparing for my exam. Well, good luck, Akshat. Studies come first. It's weird. This side, the west side of the garden is looking green and healthy. I feel like those tomato plants over there are looking a little dry. I told my mom, she's been back here too. I don't know. Alicia said, I was always thin and never had to worry about weight until now. Pluto's in the chat. Hey, nice to see you again, cutie. Aw, hey, Pluto. BJ said, true, Connie. My cousin Judy's ex-husband is Japanese and they lived in San Francisco. His parents had been held in World War II before he was born. We're starting to get a lot of tomatoes popping up though. Look, we got a few growing right here. More flowers about to bloom. No red tomatoes yet though. A lot of flowers right here. Wow, look at all those. I feel like we're a couple weeks away from having abundance of tomatoes. Look, we got a cucumber growing right here with more flowers around it. Ooh, a lot of tomatoes popping up right over here. See all those? Connie said, that's interesting, BJ. Nature Dog Realms is back in the chat. Saying hello, hi everyone, and beautiful garden. Thank you, Nature Dog Realms. We got the garden and the chicken coop all next to each other. Is that Mr. Magoo laying down right there? I've never seen the Magoober so relaxed. Does worms eat your tomato leaves? So there's these things near us called lantern flies, I believe they're called. And they are invasive and they are everywhere. Sorry, Magoober. Did I scare you? So those are what have been eating the garden. We said all the goodness is going to the fruit, so the tomato plants might look a bit bedraggled. Oh my gosh, that's an awesome word. I've never... Why is Fabio in a cage? Is he stuck in there? I gotta ask my mom why she put him in there. I thought Magoober was the meanie. Let's go look at the figs. Pluto said, I want to live with my pet in the future just like this. That's peaceful. Nicole said, this is exciting. We don't have problems with things that eat tomatoes here in the Pacific Northwest. Yo, bro, remember me? Oh my goodness, is that the goat in the chat? Of course. I could never forget a goat. What's up, buddy? Leonora said, oh wow, I like that backyard so much. Those bugs are nasty. They eat lots of greens. I know, right? And they're everywhere. Nicole said, who is taking care of the plants, Steven? So my mom takes care of them, but honestly, I don't think we've been doing much. Like, I think that all that she's been doing in like the last month or so is like picking the weeds that grow up between the plants. But they've kind of just been doing their own thing now. I wanted to see if there would be any of these bugs, because I saw them on this plant last time or one time recently, but I don't see any. All I see are figs now. Let's see if I could find any of those bugs to show you. I got to be able to find them. When you find one, you find 100. So I escaped the matrix. I bunked tuition. Oh dear, what's Fabio been up to? Now you know, as a student, that means it's time to leave because it's time to sleep. Thank you, everyone. Bye. Meet you all tomorrow. See ya, Akshat. What plant is that? So that is a fig tree that I just showed. Alicia said, bye. Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. The figs, right? Yes, those are the figs. And there's a lot growing, so I cannot wait to be able to eat those. Lorraine said, we got to wait till August. You know, I'm happy to report we don't have any, I'm not seeing any of these bugs. That's a good thing. Oh, there's one. It's dead though. But that's what they look like. They're black and they have like little white spots and they jump. Like if you get near them, when they're alive at least, they jump like really far. And sometimes if you see them, they'll be like, oh, there they are. I got them now. See them all on there? They all hang out together. And they're always on the stems. Oh, now I saw one. We'll see 100. There's one right here. Oops. That's what they look like. Watch, it'll jump if I like poke it. Oh, it's gone. Yeah, those are like the lantern moth larvae. And they're everywhere. And they're invasive. It's that. It's a spotted lantern bug. That bug is just plain creepy. My mom is terrified of them. I don't find them to be too scary because they don't really harm you. They just eat the plants, and they grow up to be moths. That's their like larva stage. Guys, video dude is actually a model. He's hiding truth. Only I know he's so handsome. The goat. Apollo is a little model, isn't he? Them looking like frogs. They look like frogs. Let's see if I can get a closer shot for you all. Yes. Watch, if I move it, they'll probably all jump. Ah! Oh my gosh, that scared me. Thought one jumped in my face. These ones are bold. They're not. I don't know if I'm supposed to get them off the plant, but they say you need to report it when you find them. Oh, Connie, in our area, these things are everywhere. I think it's well known that they're in the area. The town actually sent out bug catchers. I think we put one up over here, but it's not doing anything. Oh, here it is. Look at all these things in here. The town like handed these out to everybody. Oh my gosh, Nicole sent a dono in the chat. We made it. Happy fam. TGIF. Oh my gosh. Get the energy back up like the Nicole dono. W's in the chat. Thank you so much, Nicole. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for the support and the kindness. The bug short, they are not from our country. Hey, yo, you're not afraid of those things? No, I'm not afraid. Maybe a little. Yes, the bug short. Nice, Nicole, said BJ. W's from Alicia. Thank you so much, Nicole. Connie said, wow, Nicole, W's, thank you. Mark Crow. Oh, I assumed, I saw a comment was held. Usually that's Mark Crow. This time it was goat. Give me blue name, otherwise I will send my whole second B in chat. Are you threatening me? Alicia said, maybe a little. Well, maybe a tiny bit. BJ said, Goat, you need to be here every day for a while to be a mod. Yeah, Goat, we do reward our loyal viewers. And you can be a mod if you are here for a while, day in, day out, being kind in the chat. Steven got attacked by bees, ate a bug. What's next, Mr. Steven? You're right, what's next? Alicia said, Steven, my stomach hurts. Mark Crow sent all of the W's in the chat. Thank you, Mr. Rich. Mr. Rich. Maybe we're going to have to start calling him that. Richie Rich. And Nicole for the donos on this amazing Friday morning stream. Do you sit at the trees sometimes? My sitting spots are usually, when I'm streaming, I like sitting over here. I like sitting on the stairs. And I like sitting on the ledge. Those are my sitting spots. Oh, and on the stump too. I love this stump as a good seat. Why can't I zoom in? There we go. My sister doesn't give my phone all day. She's sleeping, so I just took it. Why does your sister have your phone? She doesn't have her own phone? Connie said, true, Nicole, that's funny. Thank you for the 26 likes for the pups. I agree, BJ. 26 amazing likes on the stream today. Apollo, can I have a kiss? Can I have a kissy? You wanna give me a kissy? Too tired for kisses? Apollo only gives me a kiss if I leave home and I'm gone for like an hour or something. and I come back. That's the only time he'll show me some love. Nicole said, if I were Steven, I would stay away with all the insects from now on. I would be scared with what's next. You're right. I'm pushing my luck. Alicia said, yes, we appreciate everyone that liked. Come in and say hi. Do lizards on your trees? So Leonora, we don't have lizards in my area, but we do have these things called salamanders, which are kind of like little lizards. But they live like under rocks and stuff. Apollo just gives welcome home kisses. You're right. He's only like lovey-dovey if I'm gone for a while. Then he'll freak out. It was actually so funny yesterday. He was laying on the couch so weird when I came home. He was like shoving his face into the corner, but his like butt was in the air. And he stayed like that for a while. It was so funny. Alrighty, fam. Praying mantis. Praying mantis are really cool. I love praying mantis. Those are actually illegal to kill in the USA, I believe. Or at least I've been told that. I don't know if it's true. But I think they're like endangered. An endangered species, maybe. Mark Crow sent the hearts. We are going to begin wrapping it up here for the part 1 stream on this amazing Friday in the best week of 2025. Any last thoughts? Share them in the chat. Any last likes to help us try and hit 30? Send those hearts and emojis our way. Nicole said, we don't want to lose Mr. Steven with an insect. Most definitely Steven from Alicia. Oh, wow, I would live in your area for there is no lizards because I'm so afraid. It's so bad. We do have snakes, though. They're like lizards without legs, I suppose. Connie said, I remember Alicia used to see many praying mantis. Praying mantis are not native to the Pacific Northwest coast, but you can buy them every year for your garden. That is cool. Yeah, they're really good at like eating a lot of the bad insects, right? Alicia sent us a ton of W's in that chat. Goat will return soon. That is awesome, Goat. Goat, watch a couple of our shorts we have on our channel and comment. I'd love to see you on there. Connie sent the hearts, and Ruth sent the hearts, and Alicia sent the hearts. Anyone from South Asia said Pluto. We've had a couple of people vote that they're from Asia. BJ sent the hearts. Take care, everyone. Stay away from insects. Love you all. Thank you for the dono again, Nicole. You are the best. Connie said, see you all later with the hearts. Alicia said, really? Wow, pay them. Goat said, doesn't anyone miss me? I've been coming less. Yes, we do miss you, Goat. Hopefully we see you soon. Ruth said, bye for now, everyone. See ya later. Yes, we'll be back live at 4 p.m., the normal stream time. Nicole said, I'm Southeast Asia, Pluto. BJ said, I always miss you when you are gone for a while, Goat. Mark Crow said, have an awesome day, everyone. Connie with some more hearts, and Alicia with some more hearts, and Mark Crow with some more hearts. Alicia said, thank you for spending time with us, and everyone take care and see you later. Thank you, Nicole, for the emojis. Thank you, Steven. Love you much, Goat. Well, glad to meet you, Nicole, said Pluto. Ask your mom about Fabio. Yes, I definitely will. That is weird seeing him in there. From my stomach hurting. Wait, before I go, Alicia, what was the funniest thing? Did I do something super funny? Are you laughing at me or with me here? What made you laugh so much? Connie said, much love to the A&L fam. Nicole said, nice to meet you, Pluto. Pluto, I hope to see you back in our part 2 at 4 p.m. in just a couple of hours. The bug? Anything to do with bugs and Steven is funny. You know what would be a funny video that I've seen people do on social media all the time? They get like a big cardboard box and the side that's facing the camera is like all cut out, but you reach in and you can't see what's in there and people freak out. I would be terrible at that. Then thinking about the bee short. If you're new and haven't hit that subscribe button, definitely do so. Join the A&L Fam. To all of our OG supporters and A&L family, thank you for watching our part 1 stream. We will see you on the double dose. Nature Dog Realm said, hope everyone has a wonderful day. Same to you. Not for me, Steven, said Alicia. Alrighty, folks. Peace and love. We will see you in just a couple of hours. HD came in here at the buzzer. What's up, HD? Connie and Alicia with last second hearts. I will have a report on Mr. Fabio on the double dose, so you'll definitely want to be here for that. Bye, everybody. Peace and love, y'all. See you soon.